Zamfara State Government inaugurates Committee on Promotion and Redeployment of Education Staff. Governor Dauda Lawal urges Nigerians in diaspora to invest in the state. President Tinubu assures Nigerians to revive profitable refineries. Sultan declares Friday, 14 August as first day of Rabiul Awal 1448 after Hijrah. Super Falcons miss out on 2027 Women's World Cup. Viewers, welcome to Zamfara State Television News with me, Surajo Lawal. The head of service of Zamfara State, Alhaji Yakub Sani Haidara, MNI, has inaugurated two committees to address welfare issues in the state civil service. The first is a 14-man committee on effective promotions and implementation for civil servants. The second is an 11-man committee on the redeployment of rationalized staff of the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. Speaking at the inauguration, Alhaji Haidara said the move reflects the commitment of Governor Dauda Lawal's administration to improving the welfare and working condition of civil servants. He noted that for almost 3 decades, workers in the state had not received the financial benefits attached to their earned promotions. He explained that the committee was set up to ensure that all civil servants enjoy those financial benefits in line with the civil service rules. The Zamfara State Government says it is ready to welcome credible investors, especially Nigerians in the diaspora, to explore opportunity in the state. The State Commissioner for Environment and Natural Resources, Dr. Abdurrahman Muhammad Tumbido, said this while reacting to Governor Dauda Lawal's address at a higher level engagement with diaspora members, business leaders, and development partners. Dr. Tumbido said Governor Dauda Lawal called on Nigerians abroad to return home with their expertise and capital to support national development. According to the Commissioner, the Governor stressed that investment drives enterprise, create jobs, and jobs restore dignity. He added that the state government will ensure all investments are properly formalized, environmentally responsible, and beneficial to the people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the country refineries will be brought back to life. Speaking on Thursday in Abuja during a meeting with Nufian leaders, the president said the government will carry out proper research and restructuring instead of quick fixes. He stressed that a working refinery must be profitable, not just show smoke and flame. In his remarks, the Nufian chairman commended the president for the removal of fuel subsidy and for ongoing road projects across the country, saying they improve safety for drivers. The Federal Road Safety Corps said the list of successful applicants for its ongoing recruitment will be released soon. In a public announcement signed by Lawal Mukhtar Dansarki, all shortlisted candidates from Zamfara State are advised to check their email and SMS inboxes for confirmation and further instructions. Successful candidates are to report for screening at the FIRC State Office by Gusau on the following dates based on qualification. DRE and HND holders Wednesday 19 August NCE and ND holders Thursday 20th August, SSCE holders Friday 21st August 2026. All candidates are to come with their original credential, photocopies, and the message received via email or SMS. The Sultan of Sokoto and President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, His Eminence Muhammad Saad Abubakar, has declared Friday, 14 August 2026 as the first day of Rabiul Awal 1448 after Hijrah. This was contained in a statement signed by the Wazir Sokoto and Chairman of the Sultanate Council Advisory Committee on Religious Affairs, Professor Sambo Wali Junaidu. According to the statement, the Sultanate Council in conjunction with the National Moon Sighting Committee, received confirmation of the new moon sighting from various committees across the country on Thursday, 13 August, which marked the 29th day of Zamfara 1448. The Sultan has urged Muslims to intensify prayers for peace and unity in the country as the new Islamic month begins. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Muhammad Metawalli, has led a higher-level Nigerian delegation on a two-day visit to key defense industrial facilities in Egypt. The team toured Eagle International for Defense Systems in Suez and the Ministry of Military Production in Cairo. The visit seeks to defend cooperation in joint manufacturing of military equipment, technology transfer, and building indigenous capacity. Dr. Matawale said the engagement aligned with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda to build a stronger, self-reliant, and technology-capable Nigerian defense industry. Katsina State Governor Malam Dikko Umar Radda has received a report on the regulation and standardization of Tahfiz school across the state. The chairman of the Katsina State Zakat and Waqf Commission, Dr. Ahmad Musa Abdullahi Filin Samji, led members of the committee to present the report to the governor. Presenting the report, Dr. Bashir Wangodia said the proposed reforms will address unregulated operations, inconsistent curricula, weak monitoring, inadequate certification, and welfare challenges affecting Tahfiz schools. Responding, Governor Radda said the action is part of his commitment to improving both Islamic and Western education in the state. In the sport news, Nigerian Super Falcons have failed to qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup for the first time in the nation's history. The 9-time African champion were beaten 2-1 by South Africa in a World Cup playoff at the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Nigeria came into AFCON as favorites but suffered early setbacks, a group state loss to Malawi and a quarter-final exit to Cameroon. With only the semi-finalists guaranteed World Cup spots, this playoff was the Falcons' last chance to reach Brazil 2027. South Africa will now advance to the Inter-Confederation qualifiers alongside Ghana, who also beat Ivory Coast 2-1. In the international news, the United States says over 40 countries including Canada, India, Mexico, Japan, and South Korea helped China dodge US tariffs by rerouting goods through them. The report claims up to $300 billion worth of products were removed to avoid higher duties. China has denied the claim, saying trade wars have no winners. The report comes ahead of a planned meeting between President Donald Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping in September. This is the end of the news. On behalf of the crew, I, Suraj Lawal, saying goodbye.